guys, it is Chelsea from Pages of Chelsea. Welcome back. I know y'all ain't seen me since May of 2025, and I'm so embarrassed, but that's okay. New year, new goals, and one of my goals is this year is to give y'all's videos every month for 2026. So I'm gonna need y'all to keep me accountable. Come on my Instagram, my TikTok, and tell me, girl, I ain't seen you. Where are you? Keep me accountable because I love doing this. Now, this video is not gonna be a January TBR video because we got some things to discuss. It's been a long time since you've seen me. So, what is in store for 2026? If you only watch YouTube and you don't have social media, I'm going to continue, or should I say start over again, let's be honest, dropping my monthly hopeful shorts in the short section. So you have those immediately. We are going to talk about the books that I'm reading, authors, where I got them from, or their buddy reads, indie reads, how my feelings are about them. We're going to talk about all of that every month. We're also going to do reading wrap-ups. I'm going to tell you if you should read it, my favorite parts. If it's an author I want to continue to check out, we're going to continue to talk about that. Okay? Those are for sure the 2 books you're going to get. I may or may not be going to some book events this year. You have to wait and see. So you could have that content coming. As well as favorite authors, books I recommend for certain genres, because at this point, I'm 2 years into this. Am I 2 years into this? I'm in my 2nd year. So I kind of know what I like so far. Things always change. Taste always change. Speaking of taste, let me tell you what books I'm into currently, okay? So the last time you saw me, I was kind of in the middle of the Delgado series. I'm all caught up. I finished that. I'm all the way to Heart of a Goon. I've read that. I'm waiting for new releases. I don't got to play catch up no more. So I have found that I do love urban romance, but not struggle love urban romance. I need my urban romances to have men with money, and I need them to be a cinnamon roll when they walk through the door. If you understand, you understand, okay? I also have cemented my love of billionaire, high millionaire romances. Give me my men with money. Men with money, I'll give any book a chance, okay? That could be princes, business owners, street men, just no struggle love, okay? I also like men who take care of business. I like a good stepdaddy. I like a good single dad, okay? Those have been greasing my peach, as my friend says. What else do I like? I'm really been in my fantasy bag, as you'll see when the next video for this month's TBR, I'm getting back into fantasy. What else do I like? I've read my first male author book at the end of the year. We're going to talk about that because that's going to be a whole video once I read more of his catalog and dibble and dabble. What else do I like? Ooh, I'm trying to think. I'm still into shifters. I'm still into fated mates in the fantasy. Love of fated mates. Love of arranged marriage. Because it's kind of like the same thing. In fantasy and romance, you got to figure it out. Both of those grease my peach. Got to figure it out. I love a reverse harem. I was calling it a why choose, but that's not really what I like. It's reverse harem under the why choose umbrella. Give me 4, 5, 6 men that's just about the FMC. Yes, I have a couple recs on that. What else? I'm trying to think. There's so many things I learned because I read 120-ish books. I didn't finish 2 books because I had some family things happen at the end of the year. I'm saying 120 and a half. So there's so many things that I like. I did find out that I love long series. After the Delgados, I read Tessa Stone. Love that series. That's a long universe as well. I read a BBW Virgin Surrogate. That was like a 6-book series and still going. Love that one. I just read that book, y'all, because I was nosy. I wanted to know how she could be a surrogate and a virgin, but it was good. It was messy. I also figured out I like mess too, guys. On Us, I read 1 through 3. I don't know when I'm gonna hit them other books up, but I liked that series. Read it in one weekend. Let's see. I think it's pretty much it for books. If anything else pops up, I'll mention it during this video. What else happened? I reached 1,000 followers on TikTok, but I had to start over because my page was not being optimized. There's a lot of restrictions on that page. I think it was user error. I set it up wrong. TikTok was no help, so I had to start over. New username. So if you want quick daily things to see what I'm reading, what I'm reposting, if you want to catch me on live, TikTok is where it's at. My schedule's up in the air a little bit, but for pretty much all of fall and into winter, I was live every Monday night and Saturday morning. We're going to see how that goes because some things are going on behind the scenes. And then I'm in a lot of people's lives. I'm co-host or guest, so you can always get more of me, my personality, what I'm reading with the people I interact with on Book Talker reading. I'm also in Sundays with Jordan Nay as an audience member. But if you want the link to that, follow me on TikTok, because I repost it all the time. Or you can follow me and message me and be like, hey, I really want to do Sundays with Jordan A. We talk book recs, what she and G reads. We have some authors hop in and tell us about their books. So it's just a good community. A lot of girls that we just talk about all sorts of books. But I'm always in someone's live typically. I'm live. So you kind of get more of me if 1 or 2 videos a month is not enough for you. What else happened? I really think that's it. I'm in a couple book clubs. My Discord is doing a couple buddy reads. It's really open to anybody who wants to join. You can find a buddy read in there. It's a very small group of us. All I ask, if you want to, is you have to go to my TikTok or Instagram to get on my link tree to get the invite. But ask that you are respectful, that you are kind. If not, you will get the boot. I'm not afraid of that. But what else happened in 2025? I read more of Drea Wells. I have 1 book left in her last series that I'm reading. That would have put me at 3 completed series last year, but I didn't get to that book. So we'll be finishing up that book for sure, probably in February. We'll see if it makes it into February's TBR. I'm trying to think what else has happened. We talked about the 1,000 followers. We talked about restarting on a new page. We talked about lives. We've talked about books that I like. Oh, let's talk about what I want to read in 2026. Okay. So, for sure, because I feel like I have my romance, what I like down, and fantasy, what I like down. So, I want to do more mystery / thriller. I know I don't want cozy. Suspenseful, maybe. Because I think last year, the only thing I really read was Frida. I did The Silent Patient, but I guessed that twist, so that doesn't count. So yeah, more thriller. I really want to focus on Shanora Williams. I have to finish one of her books. Excuse me, guys. I typically do not put down books and pick up books, but I think I just wasn't in the mood for that book. So I'm going to be picking up Shanora Williams' book. So I want to do more thriller. So if you have thriller recs, drop them follow me, drop them in my comments, DM me. I want the Thriller Rex. And then I want to read more male authors. Okay. They could be any genre. But I just want to read more male authors. And I want to read more diverse reads. I tried Jasad's Air last year, and I don't know if I was in the mood or if it wasn't sticking to me. I didn't get even 10% in before I just was not intrigued. So I don't know. But I have a couple of girls on TikTok that really reads fantasy. So I'm going to lean into them and get some recs that are written by people from other cultures, which I'm really excited about. So more diverse reads, thrillers, and male authors is my top 3 priorities of this year. Okay, cool. And then I also have a list of romance / fantasy authors that I want to read this year. Oh, S.A. Cosby. He was on my list last year. I did not make it, so he will prioritize this year. I think I was waiting for Libby to give me some of his books, and then by the time they came up, I wasn't in the mood for thriller. So he will definitely be one male author for sure. I will read. Also, Cold wrote his first urban romance. He typically writes urban fiction, and the urban romance was called Loving Dangerous for his first romance. It was so good. And we'll talk about that. We'll talk about Cold when I read more of his work, because he's dropping a whole bunch of stuff this year. So yes, diverse authors from other cultures, male authors, and thrillers are my top, I gotta get them in. So you have to wait and see if I'm successful this year. Keep me accountable. What else? Oh, I read some Jessica Cage last year. I have finished all 3 Accident books from the Accident series. I think that's it for this video, because I just want to touch base with you guys. I just want to let you know I'm still here. I'm still doing content. I know it's been a while. Trust me, I know. But I'm going to make sure I get it done. Okay? This is my pinky promise to you. I'm going to get it done. Okay? So I guess I'm going to let you go, because we got to get into this TBR the next video. Okay? Thank you for hanging out. Once again, I am Chelsea from Pages of Chelsea. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. And you can find me here. I'm always around. If you have book recs that you feel like I just have to read, please drop them anywhere that you see me, okay? And I will see you guys in the next video, so we can talk about what Chelsea's reading in January. All right, guys. Thank you. Bye.